Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Hello, my little friends. Welcome to My Zone Online School. We are so happy to have you here with us today again. Now, I am Teacher Hartung, and our theme this week is the food chain and saving water. Now, before we start with our lesson today, we need to remember to sanitize. Remember, everyone, make sure you use a generous amount of sanitizer so that you can cover your hands and between your fingers. Now, let's see what we are going to learn about today. We will do sight words, computation, and phonics. For this lesson, let's start on page 20 in our booklets. Now here we are going to do some sight words. Now remember, boys and girls, these sight words are the words that we have to just know immediately what they mean when we see them. Now let's see what sight words we have today. The words we have is in the block there, the word 7, 3, clean, show, hold, try, keep, drink, only, and shall. Now you have to use these words to complete the sentences. Now I'm going to try and do one with you. The first sentence reads, we need a blank space, water to cook food. Now what water do we need to cook food? I wrote the sentence on the board, and I also wrote a few words on the board that might be able, or that we might be able to use in the blank space. Now I want us to read it together and see which word will fit in the sentence. The first word, let's try. We need 7 water to cook food. No, I don't think 7 fits there. Let's try the second word. We need 3 water to cook food. Do you think 3 works with a sentence? No, I don't think so either. Let's try the third word. We need clean water to cook food. Do you think clean water will work here? I think so too. So let's write it in here, and then we read the sentence one more time to see if it makes sense. We need clean water to cook food. Do you think this works right? Oh yes, I think so too. Right. Now that we used the word clean, we can scratch it out so that we can see we have used this word already. Now, boys and girls, you still have a few sentences to go. I want you to use the words wisely. Remember, you can always read the sentences out loud so that you can hear if these words or the words on your page will fit with your sentences. Have fun, boys and girls. We will see you shortly after the break.
Follow us on My Zone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
For the next part of our lesson, we'll do some computation. Let's turn our booklets to page 21. Now here, we will focus on addition and subtraction. Now on the booklet there, you have a few addition and a few subtraction sums. I'm going to do 2 examples with you. Now if you have a look at the first one, it says 543 minus 317. Now we're going to do that one together. We are also going to do the second one together. Now the second one is an addition sum. It reads 349 plus 313. Now let's quickly do these sums together and see what our totals are. Remember, the first one is subtraction. So let's do it together. We say 3 minus 7. Can we minus 7 from 3? No, we can't. So we have to go to 4 and borrow. So if we borrow 1, then we have 3 left. So now we say 13 minus 7. And 13 minus 7 is 6. Let's continue. Next we say 3 minus 1. And 3 minus 1 is easy. It's 2. And then 5 minus 3 equals 2. 2 again. So our total or answer for this sum is 226. Let's try the addition sum. Here it says 349 plus 313. Let's add together. 9 plus 3 equals 12. So what do? We write 2 for our units, and then we add our tens all the way up there. Then we say 4 plus 1 is 5 plus another 1 is 6. And then 3 plus 3 equals 6 again. And here we have our answer, 349 plus 313 equals 662. And that is how you do subtraction and addition sums. Remember, boys and girls, I want you to try and do these sums on your own. But if you have a problem, you can always ask someone for help. Now go ahead and try and finish all those sums. We will see you shortly after the break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
For this part of the lesson, let's turn our booklets to page 22. On page 22, we have a very nice word search. Now this word search has to do with a little bit of phonics as well. So here we are going to do the OR sound. Now it says there that we have to find the words and circle them. Now remember, boys and girls, all the words that we have to find is at the bottom of the page. Now you will see all these words will have the or sound in them. These words are torn, fork, born, storm, stalk, north, porch, horn, sport, pork, corn, torch, short, sword, worn, cord, port, thorn, snort, and cork. Now these are all the words that we have to find in the word search. So I took a little piece of the word search out and put it on the board. So I'm going to show you how you have to go about searching for the words. Now you will see the first word is found or was found already. So this word is the word born. So we have to look for B. We start with the letter B. So in the word search you have to find the letter B. And the next letter is the letter O. Let's see. Do we have an O close to the B? We have an O there, but we also have another O over there. Now, let's look at the third letter. It's an R. So we have B-O-R, and then immediately after we have the N. So yes, we found the word born. Now if you find the word, you need to remember to circle the word as I have done on the board. And once you have circled the word, you must take it or scratch it out. Now let's see, the second word is the word torn. Now on the crossword, I have found the word torn as well already, and I circled it. Now remember, boys and girls, what must we do after we circle? We have to take it out. Now let's try and find the third word here. The third word is worn. So the word worn starts with the letter W. So in the crossword we have to look for the letter W, and it's all the way over here. Now we have to look on top and next to it, across it, for the second letter. And the second letter is O. And there we have the letter O. Then we look for an R, and we look for the N. And then once we found the word, we go ahead and we circle it. Now remember, once you are done circling, you need to make sure that you scratch out the word so that you don't have to look for the same word again. Now you will see we found all the words on the board, but remember, you still have many other words to find in your crossword. So I want you to now go ahead and read through all the words one more time, and then you go ahead and find these words in your crossword, circle them, and scratch it out once you have found your word. Have fun finding all these words, boys and girls. We will see you shortly after the ad break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Thank you so much for joining us today, boys and girls. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Now, before we say goodbye, we need to sanitize. Remember, boys and girls, sanitizing keeps all the nasty germs away. So remember, Wait for your hands to dry before you touch anything. Now, before we go, my friend Zoshi promised me that we could go to the park today. So, can you help me find Zoshi? Zoshi! Zoshi! Where are you? Oh, there you are! Well, from Zoshi and I, we say goodbye!
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.